So you've probably heard about this new AI tool, Napkin, right? But here's where it gets confusing. Maybe you saw it pitched as a way to turn boring text into sharp business graphics. Or maybe you heard it's a second brain for connecting all your random ideas. If you're sitting there thinking, wait a minute, which one is it? Well, you're definitely not alone. Let's get this sorted out.
And if you go and search for Napkin AI right now, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. One link will take you to a tool that looks perfect for consultants making slick diagrams. But then the very next result is all about a tool for writers trying to capture those fleeting thoughts. So what's the deal? Which one is the real Napkin AI?
Well, that's what we're here to do. We're going to solve this little puzzle once and for all. It's time to untangle this whole Napkin AI identity crisis.
And here's the big reveal right up front. It's not one tool that does two things. The answer is they are two completely different, totally unrelated products that just happen to have the same name. So to make this crystal clear, let's break them down, one by one.
Okay, first up, let's talk about the tool we're going to call the visualizer. As the name kind of gives away, its whole reason for being is to help you turn words into professional-looking graphics and do it fast.
Now, the first thing to get is that this is not like Midjourney or DALL-E for making artsy images. Nope, this is a super practical, work-focused tool. You could feed it a dense, multi-page strategy document, and what you'll get back is a clean, easy to understand, and, this is key, editable flowchart or diagram.
And its capabilities are what make it so useful for the daily grind. It generates visuals straight from your text, and you can even pick a style. From a quick whiteboard sketch to a polished, corporate-looking graphic. But here's the best part. Unlike a static image, the outputs are fully editable. You can click on the text, move the shapes around, whatever you need. The real killer feature, though, it plugs right into Google Docs. Total game changer.
And the process itself couldn't be simpler. We're not talking about complex prompt engineering here. You literally just go to the site, paste in your text, highlight the bit you want to visualize, hit the little spark icon, and then just pick the diagram that looks best. The whole thing is designed for pure speed.
So who's this really for? Well, the sources are pretty clear on this one. If you spend your days drowning in presentations or writing reports, this tool is designed to save you hours of work. It's pretty much a must-have for consultants, project managers, and marketing teams.
All right, let's totally switch gears now and talk about the other napkin. For clarity, we'll call this one the idea catcher, and its purpose is, well, it's completely different. This one isn't about creating visuals for other people. It's all about organizing your own thoughts. Think of this tool as a personal knowledge management system. It's built to be your second brain, a dedicated place where you can toss in all these little bits of information, quotes, shower thoughts, random ideas, and then let an AI find the surprising connections between them over time.
So here's how it works. You capture your ideas on these little digital cards as quickly as they pop into your head. Then, the AI does the heavy lifting. It automatically tags them, and this is the magic part, it starts showing you links between ideas you might have jotted down weeks, months, or even years apart. It even serves you up a daily mix to help you bump into your own old thoughts. It's pretty cool.
You can see the workflow here is totally different. It's not about a quick one-and-done creation. This is a long-term, slow-burn kind of process. You're constantly feeding it these little ideas. And over time, the AI builds this amazing web of your own knowledge. So when you're ready to write an article or plan a project, you just explore these connections and use them as your creative starting point.
Okay, so we've met both of the tools. Now for the fun part. Let's put them side by side. This is where the differences really become obvious.
I mean, just look at this breakdown, the core function. One makes business visuals for work, the other connects your personal ideas. The target user, consultants versus writers. They even come from different continents. One's a US-based product, the other's European. And this also brings up the different risks, right? With the visualizer, you're worried about the confidentiality of company documents. With the idea catcher, it's all about the privacy of your own personal thoughts.
And of course, their business models are miles apart too. The visualizer has that classic freemium model, a pretty generous free tier to get a ton of users in the door, hoping some will upgrade to a paid pro plan. The idea catcher, on the other hand, is a more straightforward subscription. You get a free trial to check it out, and then it's a simple monthly fee.
So, after all that, we can finally answer the question that started this whole thing. Which napkin is the right one for you?
Okay, here's the bottom line, nice and simple. If your job is all about turning dense documents into polished presentations and reports for other people, you want the visualizer, no question. But if you're a writer, a researcher, or any kind of creator who wants to build a personal web of ideas and discover those surprising connections, then the idea catcher is absolutely what you're looking for.
This whole situation with the two napkins,
It really points to something bigger, doesn't it? This is a perfect example of a trend we're seeing more and more. As thousands of new AI tools launch, all with these simple, catchy names, is this kind of brand confusion going to be the next big headache for all of us? As we try to figure out this new landscape, it's definitely something to keep in mind.